It's November 1st, everybody. I am meeting the crew for Fox 17. We're at 21.5. They've actually did some work here since I was here last. Maybe they're trying to clean up more stuff before news crews came and videotaped. See how they got that blocked off? This is all new. This is all grass. So, hi.
Fox 17.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to be shooting this today by myself, so bear with me. I'm a little new.
Oh, that's fine.
Myself.
We're going to walk over to the other side, over the bridge, and then we will, that's where I showed Fox 2 the other day.
I think what I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to do the interview with you over on this side, if that's cool with you.
Whatever you would like. Guess what, people? This should be left here for years and years and years because they did not clean it up properly. I am videotaping oil that the EPA said is not here, or in so many words, is good enough for our environment. I don't believe this. As you can see, this is just from me walking. This is Shane just from walking in this. EPA said it's okay. They've been saying that several sites are okay, saying that my complaints are not valid. Well, I am going to prove them wrong. Just from the first site I've been to. I'm at a bridge. The location is 21.25. It is October 24th, and I was already fired by Enbridge and my company SET for making complaints to EPA and for going to the newspapers and local TV stations because I am not satisfied with their cleanup efforts. This is just from me walking out here. EPA says that this is all clear for your kids in the future and for your wells to have oil that's going to seep in. Might be 5 years from now, but it will, and you will be drinking it. This is what is still here that EPA says is clear. This is how I prove that this is oil and not mud. I take my glove, which has a little bit of blackness to it from holding my rake, and I sweep up this oil, and it sticks. This is how I prove that this is oil. Mud will wash off. Oil will stick. This entire area is just full of oil. Under the bridge is a location we were just at. It's there too. It's everywhere. This is not a good effort on part of Enbridge or the EPA to protect Battle Creek, Marshall, or Kalamazoo from toxic oil. We need everybody to do their part to protect the community. From this that your kids will be drinking. Just from me walking and raking for about 1 minute. This is all pure toxic oil that is going to be in this river for years to come. As I said, I take my glove. It's pure oil. It sticks. This is Lisa from Fox 17. She just did a interview with me out here in the oil. Can you see all that? That's all sheen right there. That's just from what I did over here. And the amazing thing, that was the third time I've been out here raking that one simple area. So, third time cleaning it, and this is what we still have. Just full of oil everywhere. This entire area is just full of oil. Alright, come on, Enbridge. Clean it up. Thursday, December 9th. I am over 21.5 miles away. I'm at the Clark Bridge. Clark Road Bridge. Alright? There was not boom here when I brought Channel 17 News. When I brought Channel 2 News. There wasn't any. But now they know that it's here and they still haven't cleaned it up. How do I prove they haven't cleaned it up? Look at that discoloration right there. That's because sheen and oil pops up underneath the ice to the surface, and it can't come through because of the ice, of course, and it discolors that area. Now, you won't see that when it gets really thick and icy, but right now the ice is thin enough that you can see it. This whole area is full of ice, and there's oil underneath it. It hasn't been cleaned up. It needs to be cleaned up. There's oil right through here. I mean, that's obvious. You can tell that's oil. I'm going to prove it to you in a second. I'm out on the ice. I hope I don't fall through. Alright, that's oil right there. See the sheen? See the oil? That's oil. Alright, now I'm going to take you over and show you what dirt looks like. Okay? See how brown that is? That's oil over there. That's how you tell the difference. I don't have a glove on me, or I'd stick it in. And I would show you that it was oil. But, simple question. Why did you, Enbridge, have 1,800 guys working? And this is, I'm going by what you say. I'm not making things up. Now you say you have 500 to 600 people working. Even though I know you don't have 500 or 600 in the river working. But let's just say you did. Why do you, from October to now, not still have 1,800 people working? You know there's oil. You have said you know there's oil. You say that I find pockets of oil. I find massive amounts of oil in dozens of spots. Alright? And you're going back and cleaning areas that you told the public was clean and clear. Why? So, answer that question. It's a simple question. Why did you let over 1,000 people go when you knew the job wasn't done? You call it phase 1, phase 2. Why is people not here for phase 1 and phase 2 to make sure it's done? You could have had 1,800 people or 1,500 people working all the way up until December. And you chose to let them go. So you purposely hurt our environment for a longer period of time, and you kept our river dirtier for a longer period of time, and you allowed Mother Nature to be damaged for a longer period of time, and the people that like to fish and don't want to eat deer that have oil are now for a longer period of time going to be hurt because you wanted to save some money in your pocketbooks. And you were hoping that next year people wouldn't think about the oil that much. And when you come and work, you weren't going to come back and do a lot of these sites. I know that because I've talked to officials about it. Say what you want, Enbridge. I know the truth. And I am telling the public the truth. You will clean this up. And I will be back here this spring and this summer. And I will find so many more spots. And the funny thing is, the EPA just made a new rule, everybody. The EPA, from what I was told, if it's factual, EPA is not allowed to clear any more sites this year, no matter if they're clean or not. They have a rule, because they're afraid I will find oil in these spots, that they are not allowed to clear any more spots. So next year, when you start clearing spots, I'll be right there. And if it's not clean enough to my standards, or what the public feels that my standards should be, then you'll clean that up again. So get it done right the first time. All right? This is our river, everybody. Pass these videos around.